We are in Teluk Intan and we're going to go and tour the city now. Yeah, it does feel a bit like Chiang Rai actually. No, a bit greener than Chiang Rai.
Yeah.
But little less, as you can see.
Yeah.
You've got some kind of Islamic building there. I'm not sure what that is. Hello. I don't know if they said hello to us.
Oh, did they?
Don't know.
We had a few people saying hello already.
Have they?
Yeah. I think you didn't notice them earlier.
So people have been saying hello apparently. They didn't say hello to me, maybe they've been saying hello to Giulia. Probably quite like Giulia. I'm not so popular, you see. So when we looked online, I'm pretty sure we saw about 5 hotels in this whole town. Is it about 5 hotels?
Well, I wouldn't say that, it's just the price.
Right.
You know, because we filter it by price. So.
Right, so in the price range of anything less than £30,
yeah.
which is about 150 ringgit a night, we saw about 5, I think. About 3 in an area where it was fairly central. Otherwise, nothing was that central here. We are off to find some vegetarian restaurants right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think there's a train here now. It's nearly 3 already. So.
Yeah, that's not good.
So there's no worry, because it will probably happen. What always happens that we just go get carried instead.
Problem is what happens to us, especially being vegetarians. The vegetarian place is always closed, and so you always end up having to opt for a curry or something, which most places are generally open. Fucking hell, it's got really hot now. Giulia was going, oh, it's cooler than Kuala Lumpur. I'm not sure she's right.
Yeah, I changed my mind.
You changed your mind?
Although sometimes you get a bit of wind, which is quite pleasant. But yeah, not right now.
Oh, look, we found the hotel. But it looks pretty closed. Doesn't look very active. Maybe it is. Who knows? Hotel Star. Teluk Intan's finest hotel. Or you can dine at the restaurant Han Cheng. Whoosh. Seeing a bit of civilization. Just spotted a 7-Eleven, so that's a start.
To be honest, let's just look for some restaurant. Because I think we need some
Tarek
food
or
first.
kopitiam.
We need some food and drinks first.
Yeah. Need some lunch.
Explore.
Need to get some lunch somewhere. So this place, Teluk Intan, was actually founded back in 1500s by refugees from the Malacca Sultanate, fleeing war and attack from the Portuguese who invaded Malacca.
Do you remember what Teluk Intan means?
What does it mean?
You don't remember?
No. Do you remember?
Sure, I think something like Diamond Bay, but I'm not 100% sure.
Apparently it means Diamond Bay, apparently, according to Giulia.
Maybe.
It was
Maybe.
It was a famous, or it was a very large city. It was the 3rd largest in Perak, and obviously the trade from the Perak River, from tin, rubber, was all being shipped down using the river. But of course, when the river started to become more shallow, the trade started to die out and the economy out here shrunk. And so the city lost its status of being you know, one of the biggest cities, and they had a bit of an economic boom again in the late 90s, but most people left to go to Ipoh in Perak, which is kind of like the state capital, the district capital, or slightly bigger areas like Taiping. It's very, very quiet here.
And then now the US is like, you know, the people against police and all that, you know.
Oh man, yeah. It's crazy. It's mental what's happening in the UK because they're all protesting in the UK.
Seriously?
Yeah, again, everyone's protesting in the UK as well. Mate, the UK is like mental.
Right, I mean.
Yeah. So, like, there's hardly any cases now. So,
I think.
boom. We found vegetarian food.
I think they have those and stuff. I think
Yeah.
that should be fine.
All right. Should we go in and sit down and eat? Getting lunch. That's cool. Terima kasih, yeah. Thank you, terima kasih. Right, where do we go? Do you want a drink or anything?
Yeah,
do you want?
I love a juice.
Two
No, not the Tarek, I'm
No.
boring.
Okay. Ah, yeah. Iced tea? Any iced tea? Oh, tell iced limau. Yeah, you got it. It's for under Cassie. Thank you. Right. And then that's non-vegetarian. We want vegetarian. Right, do you wanna do the honours and serve me? Yeah.
What do you want?
Some of the curry, maybe. Yeah. That's perfect.
More?
That's great. That's fine.
What is it? Yeah?
More. Pour it on the kind of veg here.
I'm here.
Yeah. That's perfect. How was it? Good?
It's quite good, yeah. I can't even tell what's in it. It's nice. I don't know what side this soupy ones.
I think this is bitter gourd. It's bitter gourd or I think it's bitter gourd.
Yeah, I think they told us it would be good.
I think we've had it before. It's really good. And then you've got this dal. You've got a mixture of things here.
It's quite nice.
It's really good. So, that was lunch. That was great. We're now walking towards the riverside, and we're also heading in the direction of the tower as well. After this, I get the feeling, we spoke to a shop and spoke to the restaurant, I get the feeling that we're the only tourists in the whole city, and we seem like maybe the only tourists they've had for a while. That's the kind of general vibe and consensus. Because of COVID, obviously,
Yeah, we were speaking to, actually, it's part of those theories where he doesn't really believe in COVID that much. He doesn't believe in people dying from it.
Yeah.
It's very contradictory. He basically said, yeah, there are so many people dying from it, but I don't know any of them.
Huh.
And I don't know anyone who knows any person who died of COVID.
Let's walk on and let's go and see the Leaning Tower of Teluk Intan. Right, we're back on the no pavement roads again. No pavements needed. So we were just standing in front of the old courthouse of Perak. It was the former courthouse. It was the main courthouse of the district before it moved, and it was erected in something like the 1800s, the end of the 1800s. I think it was 1880 something. Anyway, I think it's been signed off to the Ministry of Defence because a bloke came out, saw us taking pictures and said, no. He was very nice, most polite man I've ever seen when someone tells you not to take photos. And he just said, please don't take photos. Was kind of what I got gathered of it. School building as well here, look at this, Skomk. Skunk. Look at the colour of that. It's orangey colour. I get the feeling loads of these buildings in Malaysia have always been built orange. Why? Why have they been built orange?
It looks a bit cool now, though.
It does.
I really like the bright
As the
faded orange.
As the orange, yeah, exactly. As the orange fades, you get this kind of pulled away.
It's like a peach colour.
It becomes peach, yeah.
So nice.
It's nice peach colour.
I like the peach colour.
Julia's a big fan of the buildings over here. If you know any more peach coloured buildings, send them away.
Let me know.
Alright.
I'll surely go and take photos of it. They might have the Dakong stuff.
Oh yeah. And they do have the Kong, yeah.
The Dakong?
Yeah, that's the Kong over there.
You see the tower? I can already see it.
Oh yeah.
Apparently what's interesting about this tower is that it looks like it's 8 floors, but it's actually only 3 floors. 3 total floors inside. Look at it. You can count 8. It really tricks you into believing it's 8 floors.
Interesting.
It was used during some wars. You know, what's this, how do you say?
Oh, it was used by the Japanese, wasn't it?
The Japanese to
Look.
Yeah, to overlook
The area.
the city, yeah.
Overlook the area. Right, it's interesting. Yeah, Julia made a good point there. Apparently, I've just remembered as well, as I read up, that it was used
It's
during
closed,
the Japanese
isn't it? Huh.
invasion. Ah, fuck, it's closed.
So imagine because of COVID. Apparently there was supposed to be normally here some kind of market, a lot of stores outside. But
Knew it.
We haven't tried Up and Valley yet. I mean, they were supposed to have one of the best Up and Valley stores in the city, just around the
What, the
tower.
market?
Yeah, just around the tower. But
It's just not one of them.
It's not gonna be.
It's like market stalls
No,
here.
I'm not sure. So you think it's
Right, so we come all this way and it's closed. That's a shitter. Guess that's the kind of thing that happens to us. Still cool, still nice to come and see
someone said
from the outside side. Complex Menara Condom. I'm guessing is a bit like a shopping mall.
oh, it's nice here.
Right, ready? Whoa. Right. This is like their central
Maybe
market.
we can find someone who does soaps.
Oh yeah, we might be able to find some of those soaps, yeah, for sure. For sure. Right, so this is like their, this is like a little,
His friends spoke English.
this is a market area. I don't know if there's anything upstairs. Can have a look. It's quite cool. It's in a old, it's almost like an, is it an old station, is
I
it?
don't know, it looks like it.
Looks like a station, yeah. Right, it's have a look. Oh, nice. Got quite a good view up here of the area. It's got all these stalls down below. I imagine on a weekend this might be bustling, a bit busier. We got locked down, we got COVID, so maybe things are a bit quieter. Selling all sorts in here, from souvenirs to traditional wear, mobile phones, jewellery, got the whole lot. Apparently there's supposed to be a lot of pre-war buildings around here. This looks like might be one of them. This building on the on my side here, the yellow, beautiful. Yin On, old school supermarket. It's funny because we said we were only here for one evening or one day. And the bloke invited us for coffee, and I thought that's quite funny because we're obviously only here for one day, so you know we're not going to have time to do that. But
I thought we might have time to do that.
But clearly, there's a little less to do than I thought there was, so we will have time to do it apparently.
Yeah, I thought we could go up the tower really, but then I knew it was mainly walking around the tower really. They say towers around this is basically all of it.
Amazing view. You've got all these shops, and in the centre, surrounded by all the shops, you've got the The Leaning Tower of Teluk Intan. I always forget the name. There's a lot of old buildings here, unchanged. Very beautiful. I think my advice, or our thoughts, should definitely stop by here for half a day and just check out the buildings. Whether there's that much to do, wow, so this is the palace, I believe. It's the Raja Muda. Is this definitely it?
The roof, and it's overgrown, so it's pretty like.
If you've got a drone, it's probably quite good.
You see all the trees, like the roof is made of trees.
Yeah. As you can see, a lot of things are actually closed down there. They've got the colour schemes though. They've got the old green going in.
Balconies.
It's a shame nothing seems to be open. I don't know. This is what happens when you come out to these villages sometimes. We've got celery. Celery. Ooh, that's spicy. Some kind of mixed salads, some fried, stir-fried vegetables, nice and spicy. Some soya mock beef, and some kind of mixed salad here as well. This is
I think feels like the air is much nicer than in Kuala Lumpur. Because the sun is stronger.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes it feels even hotter. Oh, look, it's on.
What?
The tower.
Oh, it is on.
It's on, but it's not on like in the pictures. In the photos.
The call to prayer here is very loud. Very loud.
In the photos we saw,
In the photos
we saw, every floor had a different colour.
Oh yeah, maybe the colours will change on it.
There was one blue, one red, one green or something. Or that's like coronavirus edition. Or yellow.
Yeah. The place next door does a thing called nasi bajet. Does anyone know what that is? I've never heard of it. It's the first time I've seen that one, nasi bajet. Maybe. This is night time in Teluk Intan. I spoke to a local earlier. And we were like, what is there to do?
Where should we go tonight?
Where should we go? What should we do? What's the one thing we should do? The one night we're here. And what's to do in this city? Or town? Talked amongst themselves and they were like, oh, there's nothing to do. They were like, nothing. They were like, you can go try this place called Shah Brown. Something like that, which is supposed to be good. But otherwise they were like, yeah, there's not that much to do. We are on a quest to find some apam balik. We've been meaning to try it for absolutely ages. We've never actually tried it.
Yeah, I never found it.
I wonder if
Only one in a day.
I am.
That's laksa.
This is laksa. No apam balik.
There's chendo.
You got chendo. Bandung. That's the rose milk stuff, Giulia. The bandung. Syrup bandung, isn't it? Maybe they've got some. Some big things. They've got jackfruit as well. Jackfruit. We got all the smelly fruits, yeah, that's it. It says it should be down here somewhere. I'll ask these dudes. Oh, so this is. So, do you know what Apan Balik Malindo is? Malindo. Up there, is it? No, left. Finished. 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 Ah, okay, terima kasih. Thank you. Right, so now Apan Balik tonight. Apan Balik Malindo is finished apparently. I tell you what, it's very hard tracking down desserts. They had chendol in there, but we didn't really feel like chendol. I'm a bit watered out from all the Assam bois drink we just had at the Chinese place. So I think we're gonna head back now and call it a day.
We're gonna try to walk back.
I don't think anything exciting's going to happen on this way back, so I might not film too much, but I just want to say thanks for tuning in and watching me and Julia today.
That's everything from, what was the city?
Teluk Intan.
Teluk Intan, that's it.
Oh, so the hotel we're staying in is like down like a motorway almost. There's no pavements here. We have to walk along. My highlight of the day was probably meeting the Ansem shop owner.
That's what I was thinking as well.
He was a good bloke. I tell you what, you got to reach that place. I'm going to put a link to that place if I can find it. But I've got some shots inside the shop. Didn't really get much of our conversation.
It was quite funny and nice, and it was so friendly. And he asked us if we wanted a coffee.
Also head to the vegetarian joint. Lee, I can't remember the name. I'm going to put that in the comments below as well. Definitely worth reaching. Vegetarian joint in Teluk Intan. If you're there, go down. It's great food.
To be honest, my favourite thing of the city has just been seeing all these people who are obviously not used to tourists, and they're also friendly. And they actually, I thought it might be the opposite, but they actually they do stare quite a lot, but I guess it's kind of normal. But they actually smile a lot and they say hi all the time, and they're all happy to see you kind of, and they're like, oh, where are you from? You know, they're cute.